The appeal to overturn Jose Cifuentes' red card has failed. He will miss the Fire Play Cup final, guys. Went back to the channel, and it's as simple as that. Because I actually thought it would have been easily overturned, but looking back at it, they don't normally overturn these ones that are debatable. Normally, they only overturn if it's like a howler of a decision. And regardless, the decision has been made. And the more concerning point for me is the fact that we go into Sunday without Jose Cifuentes. What are you going to do? You're going to stick Dujon Sterling in midfield? You look at the injury issues. I mean, Raskin, Jack, Cifuentes now suspended. I mean, I was going to throw Stephen Davis in there, but there's not much point. Well, I say that. I mean, having Alex Ray doing a bit of training, could they jump in even though Davis... How long has Stephen Davis been out for? Pretty sure he's been out since 2022. Not that here, I think he could come in and do a job, but I don't think Cifuentes being out is that big a miss. The guy's not been that good this season now. Has he stepped up a wee bit in the last few games? Yes, but I think Dujon Sterling, every time he's come on the pitch, has been better now. Putting him in a midfield role and expecting him to carry a cup final could be a different task altogether, but I have enough faith against Aberdeen we'll get the job done. We need to get the job done. You know, the momentum has swayed. The momentum is with us. But see if we lose. I mean, I'm not too bothered if we get beat by Real Betis because they're a good team. It's a La Liga team away from home. That's not really going to derail any confidence for me, even though a win would absolutely add confidence to it. But if we go and lose this cup final, that could absolutely derail this season. Absolutely. And obviously this throws a spanner in the works, but there's another spanner thrown in the works, and of course we knew Danilo was going to be till February at least after the winter break. Now it's April as the big man has to go under the knife. And now it feels like we're going under the knife because this is soul destroying, but again, it's one of those ones where it could be a blessing in disguise because it forces Rangers to go get another striker. If Danilo stayed fit and not injured, would Rangers... But I mean, I say that, will they even go sign a striker? I mean, he's out to April. We cannot be running about until April relying on, Weetabix, Kamar Roof and Cyril Dessers because that is going to fail. That is destined to fail. Go and sign Lawrence Shankland, man. Go and sign... Mioski, go and sign someone. Go fucking get Van Veen. He's fell out of favour at Groningen. Alfredo Morelos, ate half his body weight in Brazil, but bring him on back. Something has to get done with Rangers up the top end of the pitch because with him out to April, what happens if Dessers picks up an injury and then we're without Kamar Roof? Because we will be. Inevitably, we will be without Kamar Roof. The guy just cannot stay fit. Do you play Seema through the middle and then that leaves you weak on the wings? Now, maybe you could see like a Matondo, Seema, McCausland front three, which I think would be very fast, very pacey. But again, you can't rely on the same front three in the exact same starting 11 from now to April. We've got injury issues. They need to be sorted out. Defensively, the injury issues aren't too bad, especially at centre-back, but yeah, we were linked with Mason Holgate, and everyone's saying yesterday, oh, he's a left-back, aka Matthew Miles. How much do you know? See, regardless of fucking Mason Holgate plays, he's a centre-back that has sometimes played left-back. I think it would be a waste of money bringing in Mason Holgate, personally. I think we need strikers. Defensively, you know what, we are poor. Sometimes we can be a ticking time bomb, but we've only conceded 8 goals in the league, which is actually really good. It's just the manner of some of those goals that we've conceded. And at the end of the day, 3 of them were against Aberdeen. And if our attackers could finish their dinner in most of those games, the other games where we've scored and dropped points, we'd have won the game. Like at Ibrox against Celtic, as bad as defensively that goal was, we should have put them to the sword. Same at Pataudry. What other games have we dropped points in this season? Kelly at home, away from home, sorry, fucking mince. So I don't want to put so much blame on the defenders. I put more blame on the attacking players. But Let's have a look at this, because Fashion Sakala, in his first interview since leaving Ibrox, he says, Rangers felt like my home. Receiving the treatment I did was so hard. Yeah, I mean, if you were ever wondering why Sakala left, I always thought it was weird at the time, but because of a bit of a bust up with Michael Beale, Sakala always had a smile on his face, so fuck knows what happened between him and Beale. But we got a bit of money for him and he moved on. I mean, I would have rather have kept Sakala, because at the end of the day, what's 3 or 4 million to someone who was getting goals and assists? You know, because I'll tell you what, with Danilo out, I'd be liking big fashion Sakala in off the left or right or up front right now. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this. We'll be back later with some more transfer news, I'm sure of it. And we've also got a Real Betis preview, so looking forward to that. But until next time, peace.